Hey everybody, Jennifer Crusher here. I'm at the Northwest Electric Festival. I wanted to thank EVs for sponsoring me. This is going to be my first race. So we're just going to go around today and record some of the shenanigans with you. And I will keep you guys posted as to how the event goes this weekend. Thanks! Camp Kitty, Camp Kitty. Oh, Jason! How's it going? Oh, we got whose dog is this? I was taking video for E-Riders. I haven't posted it yet, but like, boom, here we are.
What?
Busy getting. Run, take it, take it! Yes! Send it! Everybody, Jennifer Crusher here with Amber. We're about ready to do the ladies ride here at the Northwest Electric Festival, and we're about ready to take off, so here we go. Here we go. 9-11. Ladies ride, ladies ride. Ladies ride.
Yeah. Get it!
Woo!
That's a mall, so SAP. Oh shit. Yeah. She's riding those beeps.
So I wanted to take a minute to explain a little bit more about how the race was held. We had 3 attempts at the race, and we didn't really get a chance to ride the track until the day of the race, so there wasn't a lot of time to pre-run the track. So I brought both of my wheels with me. I had the EXN High Speed, which is the wheel that I ride all of the time. I probably ride that wheel 99% of the time. It's my daily driver. And then I also have an RS High Torque that I use for trails, but I just traded the RS for my V11. So the RS was barely set up. I had just put the Kenda 244 tire on there, and I was actually adjusting my pedals at the event. So I was nervous to take the RS High Torque out, but after having 2 slide outs on my EXN High Speed, I decided to take the RS out on my second run. And the difficulty I had with the EXN High Speed was that I just didn't have the body power going at the speeds I was going at to cut around the corners. The wheel was just a little too heavy for me, and I was also rocking a hybrid street heavy tire, so my tire just didn't have the proper knobs to kind of do those tight corners. So after having a time of 7:22 on my first run, I went ahead and traded my EXN High Speed for my RS High Torque. So again, once I switched to my RS High Torque, which is a wheel that I'm not as familiar on, but once you have ridden as many miles as I have ridden, all the miles kind of transfer pretty easily. So I got on my RS High Torque and I was much more confident. I didn't have a slide out anymore at all once I switched to my RS High Torque. The wheel is just so much lighter. I was able to handle the tight corners with ease, and my Kenda 244 tire was super grippy on the trails. I didn't have any slide out issues, and while I couldn't reach that top speed, the only place that I really had an advantage with the EXN High Speed was at the very beginning of the race, where we had a little bit of street, and the very end of the race where we raced back to the finish line. So the second time I ran the course, I had a 30-second improvement of my time, and that put me at 6 minutes, 50 seconds. And then the final attempt, the third try that I had running the race, I took the RS High Torque out again. And this time I knew the track a little bit better. I had all the pressures of my first race kind of behind me. The first time I ran the track, I was definitely nervous, and it is scary racing against some of the best people, the best riders that I know. It was definitely intense, but the third time I did 50 seconds better than my very first trial run, or my first attempt. So the first attempt I got 7:22, the second attempt I got 6:50, and my third attempt I got 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And I ended up placing third in the women's, and I think 13th overall for all the EUC racers. So overall, it was a great experience. I learned a lot about off-road racing, which I have never done before. Like I said, this was my first race, and it's been a while since I've done off-road, so I'm really proud of how well I did. And I learned a lot about off-road riding and about how it's important to have a lighter weight wheel when you're doing tight turns, and how the tire really matters when you're off-road. The soft dirt definitely gives on the edges and on the turns, so it's nice to have that high torque wheel with the knobby tire and the lighter weight. So I just wanted to go into a little bit of detail on why I chose which wheel I did and why I switched wheels during the middle of the race. And I think that that was definitely the right decision. And I was proud to place third in the women's pro division. And I look forward to racing again. And I want to thank Evies again for sponsoring me to attend this race. It was really cool of them. I'm going to leave Evies information at the bottom of this video today. And if you guys could support them, supporting me, that would be great. Thanks, Evies. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you supporting me and helping other women riders get into this hobby, because it's really tough being a woman in a male-dominated sport, and it's even tougher to go out there and put yourself out there for a race like this. So thanks again, Evies. You guys are great.
Women's is Kelly Chameleon.
Kelly!
All the way up here from San Francisco, Carvel.